All right, what's good? What's good? Welcome back. This is an On Some Real Shit podcast. You see, we changed location. You see, the vibes is crazy. What's good with you guys? How you guys doing today?
Chilling well.
We official.
I was starting over there. I ask you how you doing today.
Me personally, I'm doing good today. I guess today was one of those days where you kind of just wake up, you feel good, and then shit just takes it downhill. But at the same time, I had a good week though. Overall, I feel like I put the work in and I got the results that I needed. So.
All right, Ben, how about you, my guy?
For the week, I feel like it's been a pretty good week. Today, I feel like I was pretty much a pop, for the day, But we'll get into that later. But other than that, everything's been good. Everything's been good, so.
We official now.
Yeah.
We live. You see the set? It came up, man. Good energy, good week, good energy, good positivity.
How's your week been? How your week been?
Come on, Shuttlesworth.
Man, stressful, but, we persevere. Feel me? Carry the same energy through the weekend. It was pretty cool. Can't complain. Alive. Made it to an upgrade. Life is good. Already.
Yeah,
How
this
was your
is
week?
Right.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Okay, so shit. If we gonna get into my week, bro, I'm gonna just say that my week was going so exponentially well until today. Like, I literally, bro, everything was falling into place. I was getting good grades on tests, quizzes, handed in all these assignments this week, projects. Till today, niggas was just strolling, going for their morning stroll on a Sunday. You know me, I'm just trying to do some BMX tricks on my Tony Hawk shit, or whoever the top BMX bull is. I don't even know, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna just let you know, I fell on my face and skidded for type long, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I wasn't even trying to show y'all that, but it just happened, but.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that's tough for me. I take things like that. I be taking them extra harshly, cause I be like, I just had such a good week. I expect the week to end off on a good note,
Bro,
and then when it go like that, you just wanna like just all this extra stuff. But I think now, as I'm getting more and more into my adulthood, I'm starting to understand that that's just life, and literally that's happening to everybody around you. They just not talking about it. They probably not, vocalizing, but we close enough. We talk about it.
Real right.
And we see it, so it ain't like what's going on with me, I can hide from y'all anyway, so.
Yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit be personal, but I choose not to talk about it, you feel me? Because that's just how I heal from that. I think I'm learning that's not the best way to heal, but I'm learning how to actually vocalize my pain and shit. I don't like to complain. Yeah. I guess that's just me. I don't like to complain or seem like I'm complaining, so I just keep that shit in. But no, seeing like other males, you feel me, being able to talk about that shit give me hope more. Like, all right, it's cool. I should be okay with talking about my pain, vocalizing my pain and whatnot. You feel me? That's self-love.
That's true.
Right, but not everything need to be spoken about, though. It's cool to keep some things to yourself. You don't need to always over-explain or explain everything that's going on.
Real shit.
Sometimes people just deal with things differently, so.
Facts. But if anything, going back to what you just said on, like, thinking, like, expressing yourself was cool and shit, like, I've talked to a lot of different people at this age now, and I realize, like, people really, oh, shoot. You trying to pass me that tape, too? I don't even care. We live. But
you live, baby?
You trying to pass, so basically, everybody they be, like, trying to shell away from themselves and not really talk about what's really going on. But I learned that early in life that, like, everybody should talk about what's going on, because earlier in my life, I had to do like a therapy session for a situation, and I feel like I learned a lot from that, and it opened up like positive, healthy ways for me to deal with things in my future for the long term.
True.
Shit, self-love, self-care.
Awesome.
Yeah, I get that too, because I don't know, I feel like a bunch of Philly dudes, they probably be telling you, oh, it's gay to talk about it or talk about your feelings, but now I get into an age now where I guess I never used to talk about my feelings. I just let it fester, and then whatever it was, when it bottled up, it got to that point. However I deal with it, not to say that letting it bottle up is bad or good, I don't know, but I know for me it was not a good thing when I let things bottle up. So I kind of, as we talked about last week, I decompress. Yeah. That's my word right now, is decompress and just let it all out, cause I can't hold this shit in forever.
But sometimes a long time does that for you. Like sometimes when you always out there and you always around other people and shit, you always got spotlight on you, always got somebody around you. I mean, you forced to, I guess, put on some type of show or like,
Yeah.
not necessarily a show, but be you.
Be strong
Yeah.
almost.
Right, be you, like, not necessarily, yeah.
You can't,
be
like,
strong.
You got
So like when you by yourself, you know what I'm saying? You more yourself when you by yourself than any other time. Like that's when you really being
that's true.
who you are.
Definitely.
So
That's
like,
true.
Shit.
But see, no, I definitely take that, and I personally spend time with myself. Like, even when I don't be alone, I force myself to be alone. Because
Right,
I
yeah, I
gotta
love
be
that shit,
comfortable
to be
with who I
honest.
am and how I feel and shit like that.
I feel like being alone be like a refresher on my battery itself. Like,
right,
Definitely.
because even though I enjoy being around y'all, certain like, I'll be around y'all a lot during the day, all that type stuff.
Right.
But I would still say, for the most like part of the end of the day, I still like to decompress by myself on some shit.
Right, I feel that.
Shit, y'all, hold on. Jay came on this joint speaking that old head. What's good?
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Old head.
facts,
Yo, shout out to Jay. He get you through the day.
Bro, I feel like, yo,
yeah.
wasn't it Uzi that got a song named Alone Time? Like, bro, that's real facts. Like,
Yeah,
Alone Time can help you do a lot.
Make me go listen to it now.
Yeah, real shit, man. Well, nowadays, in this day and age, I feel like self-love is at an all-time low. You know,
Right.
a lot of people saying so. I think social media is like could be the stem of that problem. Like where we see other
think
people
so.
living life, we
Yeah,
feel like
because
we gotta
we be
compete.
watching.
Yeah,
We watching too much.
Yeah.
you feel like you gotta
We
live
think
up
that
to that
these people
expectation.
living a crazier life than they really is. Like for that little 10, 15 seconds, you thought they was having the greatest time on earth. Like
Yeah, it's like
once that camera go off, who knows if they that same person? Like
Right.
Hey,
that's just to show you something.
real
Where
shit.
they at? But
Definitely. And everybody got issues. These celebrities, all that shit. Everybody got their own issues.
right.
That's just something.
What Drake say in that one song, he was talking about the girl who got the pictures when she was in Rome, and she keeping them saved on her
Oh,
phone.
yeah.
She was posting them.
Yeah, so they
Like,
think
yeah,
she's still
yeah,
alive.
All right, let it go, man.
She done been
Let that shit go.
right.
Definitely got
She
to
been over the
like
trip.
that.
She been came back. Like she's still making it seem like she's still living that life. She's still on that vibe, but like it's over.
Right.
Next
She back
to-
at 9 to 5 right
Yeah.
now. 7-Eleven or some shit.
Next level, man. Move
But then
into
again, I
the
feel like when
next
people
round.
say that, it make it almost come off like negative energy, or you like trying to like
Like, trying to hate on them. or
right, like you
something.
trying to hate on
no,
them,
it
but
wouldn't
it's
even
just
come
being
from-
realistic though.
Right.
Some people just be being naive. Like
Okay.
I feel like I come across a lot of females just be naive to like what's going on. Like,
Definitely,
that's true.
definitely.
Man, the females.
I mean, men
it's
too,
just-
like not even just females,
yeah.
but yeah.
But all right, from the outside looking in, say if you was in that predicament, like, do you post like if you went somewhere, do you post pictures like that was good times? Like, do you do that to get back to the memories, or like just to create that, like create another in it, like a vibe like that somewhere else, like it's motivation,
Right.
Or is it just like you just show people you went somewhere?
Right. You could be doing that too, cause I know like some people in their music they say like they'll post like pictures of them being like in a different country or different new wheels that they just bought, new jewelry, and like Meek here say like he doing it for motivational purposes. It's not necessarily so I
Yeah.
can show you that I just bought this John. It's
Definitely,
supposed to motivate you to want to go out and get the same thing. So
definitely.
I guess, yeah. That's not always a
I mean I don't know if somebody posting an old vacation picture is them trying to motivate you like yo you can get right back over there, but I mean
Right, no, I
guess
feel
same
like in our
context.
day and age with our peer group, I doubt it.
Right,
But
facts.
if it was the case, I
Right.
definitely understand.
What I want to say is like, what I see on social media that is disturbing to me, because with this same topic, bro, it'd be like people will repeat the same post. Like I find that completely. Oh shoot! Oh. Yeah, bro.
Beat that out. Beat that.
Nah, we don't even got to, but this joint, oh, my whole
This is
face
Bobby
look
Lee.
crazy, bro. I'm gonna just let y'all know, like, I really fell and skidded on my face. Like, I'm gonna just say that. But like, I be feeling like me, like, I don't even really post a lot of pictures ever really the same day that I took them. So, like, if I ever do that, I'll probably just be like, oh, yeah, I was there one time, Throwback Thursday or some shit. But I'll be finding it crazy weird when people post it then, and then 2 weeks later they post it again. That's some weird shit right there. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
true.
gonna say.
I know. I did that. Before. I ain't gonna- I definitely did that.
You did that on your
But
Mexico trip?
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
but
still different whether
That's a
you
banger,
do it
though.
on like the actual timeline or the story or something. I feel like
Well,
that's
yeah,
different
nah.
too, though.
I posted on the story because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I think like, damn, I'm bored of this shit, or like I missed that time.
Right.
I wish I could go back, and I just post a picture like just for the memory.
But what is that doing for you though? Is it getting you more attention? Or
No,
I mean there's nothing wrong
For
with it
me,
though.
I don't.
know.
I think it does get you more attention, but if you're not looking for the attention, you shouldn't be worried about it.
Right.
I be worried about like more so myself. I feel like when you focus more on yourself, the attention just come
Yeah, that's true.
Because like you don't give a fuck no more. Like it's like you focus on yourself, and the outside noise just come to you. Like that joint, I seen that shit. I'm like, damn, I need to hurry up and get some money together and go on another trip. Like, good times. All right, gotta focus on now type shit. You feel me?
They know the difference though.
Yeah, definitely.
When you posting for a certain reason, and when you just posting for another reason, like people can tell the difference of when it's real and when it's fake or whatever it is, like whatever reason it is.
Because I don't think so at all, bro. Because when you say people could tell the difference, bro, I'm thinking, no, they exactly can't. That's why I feel like people is watching people too much, and people are saying, oh, nobody posts their failures, but there are people out there that do that, and it's like there are people that only post when they win, and there are people where it's like that is imbalance for real, and they're portraying something that's not true.
Definitely.
But there are people that's still doing it true, still living what they're doing. Right. So I feel like nobody don't know for real.
But that's why you just gotta know when people. Well, some people are just naive. Like that's why I say some people are just naive. Like,
I would go more with that.
Like you got people who might like smoke and drink and stuff like that. Some people do it every day. Some people do it just when shit happens. Like they accomplish something. Like
that's true.
But you can know the difference of that person that's doing it every day and the person that's not doing it every day. Like you can just tell by what they get into.
I guess I get to a point where this whole topic, I just lose interest. Like that's why y'all see I don't really post on Instagram and stuff like that. But it's just one of the things where I'm just like, I distance myself from the social media, the idea of social media, because I feel like social media feeds a lot of things into people's minds on what they should be doing or how you think it should be, and I really hate that, like, because life is completely different. Like, I give you the most blatant example, or not blatant, but just like a simple example, like how I view people responding, liking your pictures, responding to you. Yeah. Some people might feel a certain way if you don't like their pictures because they might unfollow you, or they might even say something to you or stuff like that. Me, I be thinking like there's times where I don't even text back. So me missing your likes, me missing your pictures and all of that should mean nothing. Because this isn't even real life. Like, I don't know.
This is segueing perfectly into our next topic. This is segueing perfectly. But all right, since you said that, I got to ask you. So since you feel like you got that mindset, do you think you're prepared to traverse the social media, like, world? Like, if you have that mindset, shouldn't you be more comfortable, like, to navigate it?
Yeah, I definitely feel that. And then that's why I feel like I got to a point where I was like, I got to use this for something. If I'm going to use it for something, it's going to be for profit, for business, it's going to be for something. But that's it. I'm not taking this seriously. I'm not going to let this destroy who I am or this change who I am as a person, because I'm just not that type of guy to be like, oh, I'm like, I put on my best outfit. You think I'm getting money and all this, and I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I'm not. If I got on Instagram right now doing a fire fit and was looking happy, maybe I might be happy, but do I got it right now? No.
Shit, man.
No.
Shout out them thrift stores, niggas mess it together,
Right, I put me on
niggas mess it together. Shout out them thrift stores.
You might find something in the cut.
Bargains.
Yeah. Definitely.
I ain't there yet, though.
I definitely can see that some people flex for the gram. And the thing about that shit catch up to you. You get caught in person, like.
It does.
Oh, you ain't lit how you say you lit. Hey, I seen it happen. I think I had to learn a lesson like that before. I'll never forget this shit. I got my first pair of Balenciagas for prom. And it was supposed to be my prom sneaks. Bro, I ain't never had no sneaks like that with some bread. So I was wearing them Jones on the bus. Some old lady was like, yo, how much money you got in your pockets? Wow. Them sneakers $600 and you on the bus. Shit was burned in my brain like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
bro. That's how you learn a lesson on some
shit. Right. I hurt my pride. I'm like, well, all right, let me put these Jones up in the box. Put these Jones away. You feel me? But then I had to learn, like, I don't even give a fuck no more. Like, now, like this, like stuff like this, I don't wear it to be flashy. It's like, this is what I like. I always like to dress for me. Me personally, everybody know I'm a walking ass motherfucker. If I can walk it, fuck I'm spending bread for.
That's what I was about to say.
I stay at shit, so.
Man, that's what I was about to say. Like, if people who do that, like, who flex, or people who don't flex, like, is there really anything wrong with it? Like, I feel like people want to judge it, but I mean, that's something if you care enough to judge it. What do y'all consider
flexing? Because an outfit picture is not flexing to me. I don't think so. I take a bunch of them Johns, bro, and I just think, bro, that's literally, bro, I dress like that all the time. So you could somebody could take a picture of me when I'm just going to Walmart, and if I stand in a smooth way, you'd be like, oh, that's a fit picture. Like,
okay.
I don't feel like that's flexing.
I feel like that's how you rock every day, though.
Right. They know
like
the difference.
I'm rocking like that 1 out of the 7 days a week, maybe if that. Y'all see me in sweats and if how you gonna catch me on the gram or probably at this podcast, you probably gonna catch me in the street the same way.
Right.
I think flexing though, it gotta be like you gotta be braggadocious. You
Right,
gotta
like,
be
what
at the
you
counter
doing?
Right, what you were
showing
saying.
all your bread.
Posting it, then posting it
Right.
again,
Yeah.
then posting it again. That I would consider.
I feel you, yeah.
That's flexing.
Right, and not getting confused with that with self-love.
Yeah. Oh,
What if they posting their pictures on there? Because that's just them showing love. They love themselves. Like, they like the way they look today. They like that, so they posting it because of that reason. Maybe it's not a flex. Maybe it's just how they
New
feel.
perspective.
Oh yeah, I can actually not. That's my fault too, because I am a little judgmental when I see stuff like that. I be like, young boy, what you flexing for? But then somebody had to. I've been there. You
Because somebody
feel
who
me?
don't love
If
themselves
you
might not
telling
do
me
that.
You've heard somebody say that before.
What?
That
No, I've never heard nobody say that.
Okay.
But I'm saying that could be I'm just giving people the
no,
benefit of the doubt.
I would say that would be a good reason. Not
Right.
that I have to accept it because you do whatever you want anyway. I
Right.
have to accept whatever you give me. But if somebody told me that, I'd understand. I'd be like, that's dope. Like,
Right.
you expressing self-love, I don't care how you doing. If that's the way you want to express
Right.
it, by all
Maybe
means.
that's just how you can see it then.
Yeah.
That could be your perspective when you just scrolling down on the timeline. But
That's not how I show self-love. I show self-love by fucking washing my face, brushing my teeth, bro. That's self-love
Right.
to me. I'm making sure that I'm clean. I'm making sure that I'm good.
All right. What about you?
that's just a different perspective though. I mean,
What would you
I do the
consider?
same thing though.
Okay.
I would probably say the same
Like
thing.
showering. That's
Right,
Right,
self-love.
like taking care
Right,
of yourself.
right,
Like,
We giving simple stuff. Come on, guys. We got to
Right,
shower.
right,
You
right.
feel me? But I feel like for me, it's always been like eating right, like eating healthy, or trying to make the conscious effort to eat healthy and exercise. Like,
I'm trying to start getting
Everybody at a
into
different
that
step.
thinking, but growing up, bro, I was always thinking like, yo, we all gonna die. Like, I'm gonna just eat whatever I think tastes good all the time.
yeah, that's true.
That's really how.
and I don't
but-
knock that way of thinking either.
Nah, but I start knocking it now because, like, I be thinking, like, people really, like, nutritionists and stuff like that, they'll really tell you, like, yeah, you could really have a mood change based on your food and diet. So, like, I feel like I've tried that, I've experienced it, but, like,
do you believe it?
I believe it, but then it's like, I feel like I still want to eat what I want, but then it's just certain times where I feel crazy and I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to eat healthy for, like, 2 weeks straight. Right?
That's
Right, when
I
you
don't
go to
know.
the bathroom in 2 days, you be like, yo,
That
what
shit's
up?
expensive.
Oh, yeah, that
How expensive? Whoa, whoa.
You be like, what up? I ain't been in the bathroom.
If we're gonna do some real application to life, it's not that expensive.
In college right now, bro, eating like super healthy, bro. Like trying. I can't like.
It really just depends on the work that you want to put in to actually make sure you eat healthy. Like, you probably can
Right.
go to the store and buy all of these vegetables, make you some soup, make that joint last for the week or whatever, like
Right.
with some noodles or whatever. Like, if you really getting down to it, like, you could probably do that. But
Right.
a lot of college students don't want to take the time to do that.
What
Like,
I mean by that is like, bro, if we ain't getting the oodles and noodles, the pack Jones,
Right.
like some clean cut noodles, probably like $4 a pack, bro. Like not the Jones, not the ramen, like the real ramen Jones. Them Jones is like expensive. Ramen noodle, couple Jones, them Jones 95 cents. Now as a college student, bro, if I'm eating healthy, consistently, bro, the shit I'm buying, that's gonna put a hole in my pocket. You feel me? So I can't afford to really eat healthy right now. Like,
Wait. You trying to? All right, so how much are you spending total? Let's say if you got to feed yourself for the week, what are you spending? Are you going to get a couple of noodles? Because you realize that, let's say if you find something cheaper, healthier, but before I even go down this road, I think there's a big distinction between eating to like enjoy your food or eating to supplement and get your nutrients.
all right.
So once you get between the distinction of the two, then you start realizing I only need a couple vegetables, some water, or fruit, this for the day. But that wouldn't even be expensive if you bought yourself a bag of.
lettuce all day.
Yeah, get you some carrots, get some apples.
Bro,
I'm gonna do that when I'm rich. When I'm rich, I'll worry about
He
that.
said he a turtle.
That was a turtle.
Y'all wouldn't consider juicing. Y'all wouldn't consider juicing for a week, because maybe we need to have a vlog episode, or it's just see who can go the longest with juicing.
Like, blending everything up into juice.
Hey, yeah, that's it. And we just eating from supplements. Oh my God.
Yo,
I can't-
yeah, bro.
You ain't do it. Come on, Reed.
I can't do that, bro. What? I need a medium rare steak. Like, what?
Y'all
I
couldn't
need a
do it
medium rare steak.
Y'all can't do it for one day.
Bro,
I could do it for one
do
day.
it
one
for a
day,
day.
bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's gonna be the toughest day of my life.
All right, what if we try one day that transitioned into as many
I need food that's gonna make a difference in my body. Like when I eat that joint, like I'm
It's gonna make the
shit.
gonna
makes
make
the
that
biggest difference.
Bro, I
You're
don't
gonna be
think-
using the bathroom more.
I'm talking
You
about
gonna feel-
fulfilling.
Nah, see, that's over. I feel like
I don't gotta
you're-
be full, but I still want to be fulfilled in some type of way. Like, I want to feel like, oh shit, I just ate something.
But there's really no fulfillment when you eat the supplement. There's really no fulfillment. You never feel full. That's the gimmick. That's the catch. There's no
supplement, yeah.
overindulging.
All right.
All right, you're supposed to be walking around light all day. Like I don't want to.
Exactly.
I mean, me personally, bro, I want to be the one of those people that, like, I'm healthy, but I don't want to be, like, straight edge, like, all vegan shit. No, I want to.
But isn't discipline self-love also?
That is, but I feel like self-love to me is enjoying what I want to eat. Like,
Okay. I can't knock it. Listen,
All right, enjoy me
get
a
what you're
5-star with all this grease.
Yeah, bro, I ain't trying to be
said-
on
Or 1.5-star with some grease.
oh yeah, my man, he bugging out. He's
Might
bugging
be the
out.
local Mickey D's. You never know.
Oh, you still eating Mickey
And I still
D's,
be in the
bro?
gym.
Tripping.
That's
Fries and some barbecue sauce. You tripping?
And it's the perfect time.
Hey,
for
get
it.
chicken.
Hey,
Just get chicken.
what's going
Don't be
on?
eating that beef and shit. Just get the all right stuff. Like,
Oh shoot. Damn.
feel me?
Wait, what he said? He just you advising us to go to McDonald's?
No.
Bro, he said he need
no.
that good shit at McDonald's, bro.
I was like,
I ain't gonna shout out
Never.
to the
It
dudes.
was
They
like,
did justice
yo.
last night.
They did.
He said they did you justice.
That shit, this spot.
They gave you an extra month off your life, if anything, and I'm suing them for it. I'll sue on your behalf because
If I make it to 65, I'm all right.
Did you do the math? You got to count up the McChickens, the hamburgers, the fries.
No. Wait, to take off what? My life?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is
I take off a month every time. You trying to say?
bro, that shit is chemical food.
This
bro.
food is no good for you. There's no
Tripping.
math behind
I
what
might
I'm
be
saying.
going tomorrow then. Sorry, no.
Let me say,
Sorry, no.
don't put that shit in the universe.
You said
bro.
a
Let me
month.
take
Wait,
that
hold
shit-
up.
that shit out
First of all,
there.
you got subtract from the age that I was already supposed to make it to.
What you thought you were supposed to make it to 18?
I'm gonna make it to at least 115.
Minus
Yo, he
what?
said 115.
You bugging out.
Right.
You think you gonna live that long?
It's 2020. The
man.
technology in like
Hey,
50
bro.
years from now, you don't think I'm still gonna be alive?
Hey, you
Hell
going-
no.
If you ain't Mickey D's at this rate,
Oh,
bro,
no.
I'm not eating making D's like that. I'm just saying.
I mean, all right, you gotta cut this shit off probably when you're 25, bro. You might have a chance. By the time you're 25, you can't.
25? Why are we waiting so late?
Cause that's like,
Right.
that's like your. I think 25 is like the peak. Not even your peak. That's like, when do your metabolism supposed to slow down? Is it like 23?
I thought it was now. I thought it was 23. Well, I'm 23, so I thought it was 23.
All right, right. So yeah.
I ain't gonna say the age that you
that's
are.
like, I say like 23, 24, bro. After that point, is no more none of that, or that's your ass. You feel me?
I gave in
Well,
a
I'll be
little early.
24.
All right, but we can't get off. Let's not get off topic. The next joint where I was talking about segue is the female viewers. So lately, I ain't on it when I be going through my dolo adventures and shit. I be getting stopped by a lot of women asking like, yo, how come y'all don't show love to the female viewers? Y'all don't hit topics for the females. Y'all don't discuss anything that female viewers can relate to. And I be trying to explain to them it's a male podcast. But at the same time, we do gotta show some love to the ladies out there too.
I wouldn't even say it's a male podcast. It's a podcast. We just so happen to be males.
Right.
Facts.
But
Hey, there go your answer. Say no. There go your answer.
Nah, but-
Yeah, but like what though?
I mean,
like what?
Right.
Do they? What would they want us to talk about?
just like basically supporting more. Like, all right, for example, right now we live in an era where a lot of women are focusing on being more independent than ever.
Agreed.
So like it was more so, do we support that? Do we argue that? Is it something that we stray away from? Do we shy away from that, or do we agree with it? And it's crazy because I
Supporting
watch.
independence?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm supporting that 100% every
Right.
time.
Black
That's
owned
a fact.
businesses too.
Feel me? All right.
Mainly.
So look, yesterday I was having a conversation with these two women. They were asking me, was I a feminist? I was like, it's hard for me to say because now at this day and age, the other day I was trying to hold the door for a woman and she cussed me the fuck out. She cussed me out. She was
what?
like, yo, I don't need a man to do anything for me. I was just like, yo, like
You never know how the day was going to.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's true.
it was like, here you go. I'm not gonna be no asshole if I hold the door for you. Here you go. You ain't gotta touch that door. You think I need to do anything for me? I'm like, whoa. Did I?
She was just a little too independent. I don't know, bro, because
you say something
that
to her?
seemed normal. Like, not normal, not normal. Hold on. That seemed like she just went like overboard. Like,
Yeah, definitely, I think she went overboard with
Everybody
that.
hold the door. Like, I'm not gonna just let the door close if shorty walking up behind me, like anybody, bro.
Do you think
like,
she could have misinterpreted how you came up on her? Like,
I don't know, bro. I was just giving the ladies the example of that. Like I was just like, yo, that just made me like, yo, what's going on?
Another
Like,
nigga trying to talk to me.
Right.
They responded.
That
They
to me
was
yesterday.
like, they responded like, well, nowadays women, we want men to do things, but then again, we don't want a man to do nothing.
Right,
I
it's
was saying,
definitely
like,
a
I'm like,
confusing
all right.
era. It's definitely very confusing nowadays. This is why I stick to myself, because I don't have the time. And I'm lying if I say I don't have the time, but I would rather not try to figure it out, because there's something else I could be doing with myself than trying to figure out what a girl wants from me or what she want me to do and all of that stuff. But that's just me at my point in my life. Y'all might be somewhere.
Right.
Y'all might be somewhere else. Where.
Right, I think when you come in and talking to a girl, like, it just got to happen naturally. Like, that's why I don't be trying to force nothing. Like, I don't be trying to force myself in a situation that I'm not already in. Like, if I'm talking to a shawty, it's probably in the same class, we just came across each other, or something happened and it brought us together. Like, it's not me going out of my way to like, oh, let me make sure I talk to her. Oh, snap, she look all right. Like, let me go talk to her. Right. It just got to happen, like,
that's
in
a
real
fact.
time.
I'm gonna say this.
And I feel like when it be happening naturally, I feel like it always be ending up stronger.
Right.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Shoot or shoot.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Shoot
Some people
shoot
be on their
type,
Klay
bro.
Thompson.
So I got a question though. So in that sense, like, let's hypothetically say, or let me give it to Zay, because Zay is the single guy in our pod. But when it comes to stuff like that, what if you see something that you really, I don't know, maybe admire or like about a woman, and then you go approach her?
I do that.
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's
Why?
been times where I've definitely seen a girl or whatever, and I was just like, oh yeah, like, I'm about to got like 2 buildings away, and I was just like, yo, no, there's no way I could just continue my day without going back and saying something to her. Like, I felt something when I seen her. I was like, you know what, I got to. Like, I got to go back and say, even if it don't work out, it just got to be in my mind, yeah, I did something. Like, I tried to say something, and it didn't, you know what I mean?
Man,
It was what it was.
Them opportunities, you can't let them joints pass.
Right.
Yeah, because then you're going to be thinking like, yo, what if?
Right.
Definitely.
Be honest.
Right, but that's not all the time, though. You know what I'm
For
saying?
me, for me to shoot my shot at a chick, I gotta see your ambition. I like ambitious chicks. Like, I don't like seeing a cute, you cute and all that, but like, I want what's more to you. It gotta be more to you,
Bro, to be honest, just like how you said you cute and all that, bro. I tell you, I don't even know, bro. I start really like, I don't like when girls just be worried about just looking good, bro. I don't like it. Like, I almost hate that shit, bro.
But I
That
do
shit is
like a
stupid,
confident
like-
girl. Do you like
Yeah,
confident
I was
women?
about to say that.
I like a confident
yeah,
John. Like,
though, you could
I
tell.
want a John to come up on me and say something. Like, I feel like I'm easy to talk to, but I wouldn't just go out of my way to say something to somebody just because. At least not all the time, but it's just because I just feel like people be on their own type of time, like, and you never know what might be going through somebody else's mind. Like, I don't want to just, I don't know. I can't just approach them and just.
So you telling me right now you want a shorty to come talk to you?
No, I'm not
crazy
saying I
chick,
need a
bro.
John to come. I'm just saying I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind a girl being confident enough to just say something to me, or like John's just being quiet when they're around or whatever. Like, they always expecting the dude to just come up and be like, hey, how you doing or whatever, and just try to start a conversation. But
Confidence, man. That's like that's a plus for me. You got confidence? Oh yeah, man.
And I feel like with girls, though, I could definitely tell whether they just either like want to be seen, think they look mad good, or they're actually confident, bro. 'Cause a shorty that's confident, she's not gonna say, you're not gonna see her twerking in a party and then say, oh, I'm scared to present in class, bro. That happens all over the campus.
That's very true. I feel like I might have seen that firsthand, but
Bro, shit.
I've seen it firsthand, bro. That shit is lame.
it could also be her confidence in what she doing. Maybe she know for a fact she know how to twerk that thing. But when she in class, I don't know if I'm trying to present this thing like.
She said, I don't even know how to present that thing.
Right. She probably didn't put that effort in. She don't know. Like,
You ain't never see a shy girl be able to do that though. Like she got the liquor, she acting crazy in the club. It's like,
I guess yeah.
I'm
When you say
just-
shy girl, yeah.
I'm just
'Cause
giving you
then
scenarios.
You see
I
some shy
definitely-
girls turning up and be like,
don't be one of them loud jones but scared to talk. It's like, yo, come on.
oh yeah.
Like, come on, you defeat. That don't even make sense.
Right.
You loud as hell, but you don't want to present. But this day and age, man, I don't know. I want like a girl for her. Like it depends what I'm looking for in the time. Me, I like different types of chicks. Like one of my exes I dated, she was quiet, laid back. One was crazy. One was super like confident. And that shit got annoying.
He did this. I was about to say, what she was making?
It was just like emotionally, like emotion. It was an emotional roller coaster. So I'm like, I just say crazy. When I say crazy, I use it loosely. I don't mean like crazy.
Definitely loosely. You just use it. Because if she was here and she heard you call her crazy,
yeah,
that's it.
Yo, don't call my phone. It's like, don't call my phone when you see this joke, because you know I'm talking about you. We still cool. But no, I don't. It depends on what type of chick I'm looking for. Like, I go through different stages in my life. Like, sometimes I want somebody that's mature, that's gonna teach me something. Sometimes I want somebody that's on the same level as me. Sometimes I just want a one night stand. You know, like I don't know. Like, it just gotta be something that I like about you. It's like a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of chicks on campus, it just be like they be more focused on social media, and I'm not really, like you were saying earlier with social media. Like, yo, if I come at you and you tell me follow you on the gram type John, I'ma just look at you like, yo, can I get your number? Like, yo, just give me like, just say no. If I'm gonna get your gram, I'm not gonna follow you. Like,
and that's why I feel like it's so weird. Like, girls don't like. I feel like when you're talking to them, they don't be always wanting to give up that. But I mean, that makes sense though. Like, I don't know if I want a girl to just straight just giving out all her information, but at the same time, I feel like people be giving the social medias because they feel like that's a way for y'all to really see what y'all be getting into.
Yeah,
But
maybe
I don't like that about a little bit. I guess like I don't know.
Or
oh man,
it's something that when I have just to say like, yo, they follow me on the gram.
Right.
Hey Joe, it's like, no, you told me to do that.
Right.
Don't go behind me. Like, you specifically told me to do that.
Like, he followed me. He tried to come at me.
All right.
Nah.
That's cat.
That was
said it on Monday.
we was cool. Like, I thought we was cool. You feel me?
Right.
Some people just want, some chicks just want to say that just to say they, you know, just to be heard sometimes. And that's the day and age we live in.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about that last week a little bit in our, after our pod. But I was just one of those thoughts where I'm like, is that what people are doing now? Are girls getting to that point now where they're just, well, if I wanted to have y'all understand it, is girls doing what dudes are doing now, but they're doing what they do. But now it's just like, what you mean?
Like trying to have hoes type shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Hot girl summer last week.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you ain't mad?
Right.
That's what driving the boat is. All that shit, bro.
The captain of the boat, bro.
Why ain't y'all never tell me this? I ain't know
Bro,
that.
don't you know? You just peep it.
It's 2019 going into 2020.
You feel me, bro? You just peep it, put it in the back pocket like,
All these Cardi B's, Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah.
The game evolving, bro. You gotta evolve with it. You feel me? You gotta evolve with it, man. It's spooky out here.
Shit.
It's spooky.
Is it even cool to talk about what you want? Like, when it comes to intimacy, is it even okay to talk about that? Like, I don't even know at this point.
I feel
might
like
get violated or something. Who knows?
You can't do
I
nothing
feel like
nowadays.
you probably gotta get to a level before you do, if anything. Get to a certain level.
Are you talking about with an individual?
You give us game because you mean you.
Yeah, I mean, you already know out here. First relationship ever, but it's a good one. Yeah.
Respect.
But
Respect for sure.
my whole game, bro, I must just say, like, I feel like everything been happening naturally and it just works out that way. Like, for me personally.
That's true.
Bro, like, basically last year you told me, like, you tried to say, oh, I was going to find a girl, bro. I never believed you. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that moment happened on the podcast.
Go tune into our old episode.
Definitely get them
Saying,
joints.
Tap in with us. We was giving y'all all this game last year.
Alright, real shit.
Jesus Christ, to have the game
Awesome real shit.
and then for it to play out, that's dangerous.
Man,
Yeah, bro,
That's
wild.
crazy.
we try to help y'all, man. We try to help y'all. Nah, bro.
But I got a question.
That's why, to
though.
be honest, I be taking, like, things that y'all say, and Jose, too, because I feel like he be smart with the insight and shit like that. I feel like everything y'all be saying, I always, like, I don't even know fully what this phrase mean, but I feel like I'm going to say just take it with a grain of salt, because, like, I feel like I'll listen to it, but I keep it on, like, the back burner. So, like, I'm not going to actively try to act on whatever y'all just said to me, but if it happened, I'm like, oh, shit. He just
It
said
did
that to
sound
me.
okay.
Yeah, that's just how you
What you
learn.
feel.
Yeah.
I respect that.
What would you
Because
believe?
everybody perfect.
Now, I was about to ask, though, like, at what point do you feel comfortable with discussing intimate topics with a female? Like,
After it happened.
Yeah. Like, you mean, all right, after the first
Okay.
one,
I guess
You
it's not
supposed be
really
able
to say
talk about
before, right?
beforehand. Right? No, you talk about it beforehand, especially if you don't know her.
it depends.
How do you-
Especially when you get to a certain age.
You gotta ask her, like, what kind of stuff she likes specifically or something, like.
I mean, that's possible.
It
I mean,
depends.
sometimes it just happens before, but it depends on if it's somebody that you just met or I mean, not just it don't really matter, but I'm saying, like, how far are y'all willing to take that relationship? Like, how far is that supposed to go? Is it just for the night, or are y'all talking for like forever? Or y'all talking, you know what I mean, like, what y'all talking about?
Yeah,
If you just trying to get something for the night, then I mean, I guess it matters to a certain extent. Because what if you got something like?
Right. I think once we decide if we want to go a little bit, like, it was like, all right, we passed the first John. You sturdy, I'm sturdy. We really want to continue what we got going on. What do you like so I can get better at pleasing you?
Yeah, I feel like
All right, put it like this. Have you ever talked to a John that you was planning on hitting, and then after you got a little bit more information about it, you changed your mind?
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Right. So it's the same thing. Like, that's why sometimes it's cool you're supposed to talk about certain things before you do it.
Okay. Well, I guess
Do you give every chick that conversation though? That you come across?
Nah, see, and I don't know what that conversation means, but I know for me, it could literally be anything. We don't even have to be talking about anything like that. We'd be talking about how you go about your day, it could be anything. Like, I literally understand, like, this is not what I want to be around for any more longer than I have to. So, yeah. I'm that type of dude. I'm not going to fool you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about, like sexual, like what people like sexually, like.
No, that's not what I mean as far as intimacy. I mean, it's like love, relationships, what you want, like,
you can do that.
I mean, it could be sex though, if that's what you want from her.
I thought you were
right. I thought you were
not specifically
my
sex,
answers
no.
was specifically about sex. Then my fault.
Oh no.
that's why I was like,
I'm talking
If
about.
you talking
anything.
about like if you're talking about if y'all trying to get into a relationship, then of course you could definitely.
Well,
talk
not a
about that,
relationship though, because I feel like a relationship is anything.
If I'm talking to you, that's probably a relationship right there.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We could talk about how deep it's gonna be or something like that.
Right.
Because I
John
definitely
might think you playing.
Exactly.
Right, I feel that.
And there definitely could be situations where people talk, that 2019 version of talk, that campus version of talk, as people will be like, what? I don't even know her. Dead ass. That shit happens every day.
What, you think somebody is talking to a shorty then cap like I don't even know her?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely,
maybe
bro.
even that, or they'll be like, never, I did not touch that, or something like that. Like, what?
That got to be with the John that they just try and hit, and they ain't really
Yeah,
want nobody
bro,
to know about it or
exactly.
something like that. Like,
Yeah, bro,
happens,
niggas
bro.
be on
They
their
trying to keep
thirsty
it on the low.
moments.
That happens, bro.
Cannot get caught lacking.
We ain't even everybody that did that shit like, yo, like, I don't even know her, dog. It was like, bro, a chick said that shit to me. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
I mean, you feel me? Could have probably did something with
I'm
somebody you
undefeated.
didn't know. Like he just
A
said,
chick,
when did
yeah.
you talk about it? Shit, you probably
You ever
don't talk about it.
You ever hit a chick and then once after, like, it was a one night stand, and then you see her later on, like, yo, why the fuck? Or you just see her act and it's just like, yo, why did I even entertain that? Like, it's not even, you see her for really her, and it's like, yo, why did I even let you get a piece of me like that? Like, why did we
Gladly say that never happened to me.
Yeah, right.
It never happened to you?
Thank you, because
I'm mad
I'm
picky,
bougie
bro.
with my shit.
Hey,
I be
respect.
like, nah, you can't get me, man.
Bro,
I had to learn that.
yeah, I could.
That's why you
literally
can't
say
take
that,
it.
bro. I ain't have a girlfriend for 21 years, bro.
Hey, me personally, I don't do the
That's-
relationship.
I don't know if that's an accomplishment or not. I feel a little
Bro,
jealous that I would.
I feel like I'm just saying, bitch, I'm picky.
Right, picky as hell.
Like,
Picky as
bro,
hell. My man with 21 in the
No,
dugout.
definitely. I feel like as you get older, or not even as you get older, for some people it varies. Like me personally, when I first like really started having sex, I was like, oh shit, this is my first joint. Like, I'm trying, you feel me? I'm trying every joint I see. And then I had to learn like, yo, I'm better than that. Let me actually value myself.
Right.
Right, you're a king.
Yeah.
Right.
Act
We,
like
king,
that.
we
All
kings.
Yeah, definitely. We all kings. That's what everybody gotta learn that from time to time.
But then I probably had the complete opposite mindset of you. Like when I was a young boy, I was looking at like, yo, the first girl I get with,
That's
I
it.
had sex. I'm good. I'm good for life. You
Racked it up.
tripping?
You
I do not want to be around. Y'all tripping. I'm gonna be in love.
Yeah,
No,
definitely,
same,
definitely.
same,
No, definitely. That's definitely one of the fantasies I definitely had. I thought it was gonna be like that too.
And I still go into it thinking about it that way. Like,
Some people live like that, and that's amazing.
I
in
feel like that's
itself.
smart in a sense.
Fuck yeah, one joint, I'm cool.
Yeah.
right, like why would I want to go
What
into
am
a
I
relationship
talking
that I
to you
don't
for
see
if I don't
myself
wanna be
being
here
there forever? Like why am I even
Forever,
getting into the
exactly.
And
relationship?
then nowadays, there's new diseases and shit out here. It's spooky out here, bro. So that's more commendable. That's why I commend people in relationships, because like me, like personally, emotionally, I'm not really. I'm still scarred from relationships, so I don't really feel like the relationship type thing right now.
This goes back to
Self-love.
self-love, and
Yeah,
self-discipline, bro.
Definitely.
Or the
like-
type of love you seen in your household.
Right.
too
That's
as
why I be
well.
telling people. I be telling people all the time. I'm my daddy's son. You feel me? I'm just like you. My dad settled down, had a bunch of young boys running around. And that's it. Just was in the house all day, every day. I'm gonna be that old head.
See, my pop, he settled down to it. My folks still married, but like my pop told me, he was like, what? He was like, you tripping? He told me, he was like, listen, man, do you? Like,
What?
he told me, don't,
I
bro.
can't knock him for it.
You feel me?
He wanted you to experience life.
Yeah, he kept it a being with me, cause me personally, I'm thinking that's how love's supposed to be. Like, we supposed to be together forever. Well, it is supposed to, that's how I still see it as, like, I want to be with you type shit. But then when I would start meeting chicks that was meeting, they wasn't with that shit. So like, it was, it was either get with it or get left.
I don't know, but if somebody told me that's how chicks was moving today, I would believe it. Like,
What?
Shorty would tell you, nah, I'm not on that relationship type time.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
I'm
I've
just-
seen it. I've seen it here.
That's how her. All right, no, I'll let you.
Especially, bro, do you think age factors into that?
You said AIDS?
Age.
Oh, shit, bro.
Age. Let me clarify. Age.